Oh yeah, that is Luxury Brown, one of the headliners for this weekend's Jazz and Rib Fest. Of course, Fox 28, a proud sponsor, and Mark Lambert is here from far away with a great accent, some great ribs. Great to see you, Mark.
Thank you. Nice to be here.
Sweet Swine O'Mine, the company, the famous ribs, the sauces.
That's right.
And you are new to our Jazz and Rib Fest.
Yep, Jazz and Rib Fest is completely new, and Rib Fest are completely new.
Yes.
To Sweet Swine O'Mine, we're world champion competitors.
Right.
Rib Fest is a different game, so we're happy to be here and excited to get involved in something new.
Absolutely. Well, let's talk ribs.
Well,
and I'm going to have you prepare them. That's the ongoing debate. Is it the rub? Is it the sauce?
It's a little of both, and at Sweet Swine O'Mine, it's all about a balance of flavors. Everything that we do is about creating a perfect balance. We don't want anything that's salty. We don't want anything that's sweet.
Okay.
We want every flavor to have a complementary flavor, and we want to complement the flavor of the rub with smoke, and we want to complement the flavor of the rub and the smoke with a sauce that balances the whole flavor. So we don't, when at the very end, you want a wonderful barbecue experience in your mouth. You don't want anything salty, sweet, tangy, or heat. You want everything perfectly balanced on your tongue.
See,
and what it starts out with,
is the rub.
It starts out with our rub,
Okay.
and it's perfectly balanced. And I'll let you try it. Let you bring your hand there a little, and you can wet your finger and give it a little try.
I love ribs.
Well, what you'll see is it's got a little whoosh of salt at the beginning. You're like, ooh, it's a little salty. And then the sugar kicks in.
I am a salty girl, though, so I love that.
So now we've got a little sugar that's starting to kick in. It's got some larger crystals, and they melt a little slower in your tongue, and it starts to kill the salt. And then at the end, got a little white, black, and red pepper that balances with a little heat. And then it's got some cool stuff going on. You know, most barbecue has like vinegar and tomato and Worcestershire and things like that. Those things are in powder form, and that rub, it creates the balance.
Okay, so let's, here's a question. Sauce on before or after?
Always at the end. Rub in the beginning, sauce at the end once it's done.
Why?
Because most sauces have a high sugar content, and with high temperature, even low temperature over a long period of time, what it'll do is tend to caramelize and give a better flavor taste to the meat. Now we have some baby back ribs in the oven here that we're finishing off, and actually, ooh, they're starting to sizzle nice. So,
Did I tell you I like you?
when you go to Jazz and Rib Fest, this is what you're actually going to get in its raw state, and I'm going to show you what it looks like in the beginning and what it looks like in the very end. So if you get this in the store, what you're going to look for is you have a large rib here on this end, and they taper down small. And then this is the breastplate. So what you do is you find the end of the bones, and you start, and you want to make a nice, pretty presentation. So you're going to start it all the way across. And then you'll see this is what you call a St. Louis cut. This is a spare rib slab that we're actually trimming down into a St. Louis cut. And that's what you have when you're finished. Now, there's a membrane on the back, and typically we'll remove that, but for time's sake, we're going to leave it right now. And that's what you have when you're finished. And then
Look at that.
What you'll do after that is you'll apply the rub. And we'll typically apply it to both sides.
And let's do these quickly because I want to make sure we have time to
You'll apply
taste the end product.
I don't think you can't do this in the oven. Never boil your ribs. You're cooking the flavor out of it.
Okay, so what is that? I'm putting the sauce on now? No.
No, that's always at the very end.
Okay, that's the end.
And you're going to try that on the food, actually.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is we're going to pull that out.
Bring it on. And this is so exciting for Columbus. You saw it here first. They're new to the Jazz and Rib Fest, so if you've gone year after year after year, this is something new to try this year.
Now,
ooh, look at that.
Gorgeous ribs. You see, we've started to get a little bit of caramelization after just a second on there.
And where are you from again?
Memphis, Tennessee.
Memphis, Tennessee.
Just outside. They're very hot, very hot.
They're hot. I just want a little piece.
I'm going to have to give you a little piece. We got time for me to cut you a piece off of there?
Hey, Mark, well, I'm trying. You get that for me.
I'll take
the Jazz and Rib Fest. It runs Friday through Sunday at the Arena District Riverfront. Weather looks fantastic. Admission is free. And when we come back, Sean and I are going to eat away. Mark Lambert. Hot. Hot.
See what I mean?
Delicious.
Balance of flavors. That's what it's all about.
Balance, I feel
Looking forward to Rib Fest.
The Rib Zen. We'll be right back. Thank you so much, Mark Lambert.